Bottom feeders in the family. Bottom feeders who are in your family. Welcome back, everybody, to a real talk. I pray y'all are doing well as we off top. Give the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit all honor, glory, praise, reverence. A lot of y'all ain't gonna like this video because if you ain't gonna agree, you might be the bottom feeder in your family. You know, when you look at fishing or animals like we could say fishes like catfish, bottom feeders, scavengers. Let me just stick to the name bottom feeder. Not only are bottom feeders in the bottom of the oceans and lakes, some may say rivers, but they are the lowest on the food chain. Somebody catch that. And you have kinfolks who are in your family who are bottom feeders. Oh, they prey on the weak. They burn people out to get all they can, while they can, out of whoever they can. As soon as they see they can't benefit off you no more, they move around. They don't want to work hard. They want to get you for all you got. Bottom feeders. And the sad thing is they know exactly who to go to because it's always that weak one in the family that's going to supply their every need. And that bottom feeder may be hooked on drugs, drunkenness, just plain flat out lazy. And they continue to be a bottom feeder because they know it's somebody going to feed them. They know how to go to that favorite auntie. Well, I know mama ain't going to tell me no. They won't work. So they lean and depend on you. Instead of trying to be independent, they stay dependent. Bottom feeders. Bottom feeders. They like leeches. They latch on to you. They drain you. Laziness is a sin. Holy Spirit hates laziness. Some of you ladies, take it there, JT. And ladies, I mean this out of love, but some of y'all are hooked up with a bottom feeder. Man won't work. Man won't do nothing, but just continue to leech off of you. That bottom feeder walking around your house. That bottom feeder waiting on you to get off work. That bottom feeder waiting to drive your car. That bottom feeder just continue to drain you for all you got. Who is also a double-minded man who is what? Unstable in all his ways. Unstable, double-minded, bottom feeder. Bottom feeder. When you think about how hard you work in this life, and somebody just comes along and just want to strip everything you work hard for because they don't want to work hard. And then you find yourself getting more and more angry at that bottom feeder. Nowadays, you may just call them freeloaders. And they have no heart. And they always say things like, look out for me, kinfolk. Kinfolk, I got you when I get on my feet. Now, some people will borrow stuff from you and will pay it back. They don't even want to ask, they really don't even want to ask themselves to ask you to borrow it. But they do. And they pay it back. But then you got that bottom feeder. Look out for me. They just continue to bottom feed. How long will you continue to take care of somebody like that? See, it's a difference in helping somebody versus taking care of somebody. See, some of these folks out here know good and well they can do for themselves, but instead they want you to do for them. See, there are people who are really in need, and then there are people who really just need to get up and do something. bottom feeders. Some of y'all know y'all have spent so much money on these bottom feeders. You let them move in, they eat up all your groceries, run up your electric bill, use all your water, and won't give you $20 and still wants you to feed them. Now catch what I said at the beginning of this video. A bottom feeder ain't just at the bottom of the oceans and the lakes. They're at the bottom of the food chain. When you go fishing, you have to know which bait to use. But if you want to catch a catfish will jump at anything. I done caught catfish with a piece of bologna on the line. I done caught catfish with an Oscar Mayer wiener on the line. A catfish will grab at it. Shrimp, you name it. Because when you start looking at these bottom feeders, they really jumping out for whatever. Are you a bottom feeder or are you a provider? Are you helping others or are you stressing others out? Are you helping maintain or are you draining them? Bottom feeders. It's always some in every family. You even got bottom feeders inside the church, in the pulpit. It's a lot of bottom feeders in the church. Bottom feeder pastors. Bottom feeded musicians. Bottom feeder people who's in leadership position who don't need to be. Bottom feeders. So ladies, let me get back to y'all for a second. I hope you don't get angry with old JT for telling the truth. You either got a bottom feeder or you got a provider. Which one do you have? Are you settling or are you selecting? Because that bottom feeder gonna drain you dry. And you find yourself getting more and more frustrated. And it says a lot about you. Because who you are with says a lot about who you are. How much will you put up with? How much will you continue to put up with? How much is enough? Is enough? When is enough enough? Bottom feeders. And I'm here to tell you in this message, watch out for those bottom feeders because they're looking for the next prey. And they ain't talking about P-R-A-Y, I'm talking about P-R-E-Y. They prey on the weak. But a bottom feeder know who exactly to go to and who to get over on once again. But once they know the real folks who ain't gonna feel sorry for them, who gonna check them in their face, they gonna go move around to somebody else they know they can get away with it on. Matter of fact, they probably won't even come your way because they already know, oh, I know P.P. Drawings don't play that. I know Stevie don't play that. I know Sir Michael don't play that. I know Dee Dee don't play that right there. Oh man, I know that Rain don't play that. I know Amos James don't play that. I know that Fatima don't play that. I know that these brothers and sisters right here, I can't even try to get away with it on them because spiritual discernment gonna kick in. And there it is. Are you a provider or that bottom feeder? Shalom.